Hi guys, Dave here from Wolf in the Wild Survival with a correction video that I've been looking forward to doing for a while now. Now, I did this video a while ago where I was calling high bush cranberry red currants. Totally my bad. I did basically know what I was talking about, but I was calling them a wrong thing and it was a total brain fart, and I left that video up basically to show that even someone who more or less knows what he's doing can still make mistakes. So unless you're completely on the ball, you don't want to mess around. Now, thankfully, in the case of that last video, I knew it was an edible thing. I knew that it was totally safe and it's not causing anybody any major problems. It was just, for some reason, I was calling it currant when I meant cranberry. Neither of which I actually like all that much, so I guess that's how I got them mixed up. So right here, as well as over here, I have high bush cranberries that are not actually ripe enough to eat yet, but they're ripe enough to give you the idea of what you're looking for, especially if you like cranberries and you want to harvest some for like your Thanksgiving or whatever. So I'll give you guys a close-up in a second, but for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a leaf. And, oh, actually, first of all, the tree itself. It is a small tree. It is a bush. It's very woody. It's got a bark. It's a small shrub-like tree that, I've actually seen them a little bigger than this. They get around 10 or 15 feet, I think. I don't think I've ever seen them really much bigger than around 15 feet. But don't take my word for it, because they might grow bigger. I don't know. You'll have to do your research on that. I just know basically what I've been taught or whatever, and my own observations. So you guys, really honestly, you should use more than just one source to identify anything that you're going to consume. That's rule one right there. Okay, so the leaf of the high bush cranberry. That, I don't know about your area, but in my area, that's a given right there. I mean, you don't really find anything that has leaves quite like that isn't a cranberry. So I guess, like, in a way they're somewhat similar to other things, but not nowhere near identical. Now, as for the cranberries themselves, they grow in clusters. Actually, maybe I should just grab like a whole piece. They grow in clusters that sort of come right off near the ends of the branches, or at like junctions, kind of thing. If they're not growing in clusters like that, they're not high bush cranberry. Now, like I say, they're not really ripe yet. They're very tart. Holy jumping. Okay, they're usually very tart when they're ripe. When they're not ripe, they're even worse. Holy jumping. Wow. Very, very tart. Very, very sour. Won't take long to fill a basket with high bush cranberry. Now, this tree in particular, some of the leaves are already starting to turn a red color, and that's pretty common. Here's a good sized one here, and as you can see, like around the edges and whatnot, it's starting to turn red. That's very, very common with these types of bushes, and it is another possible way to identify them. Once you know what they are, you know what they are. You might not call them the proper name every time you do a video, but you know what they are. They are water loving. You will find high bush cranberry generally in areas that's swampy, that's where the soil is fairly waterlogged. They do not They do not grow in dry areas. They don't grow like out in the middle of a field somewhere that's just totally well-drained soil. They are a water-loving plant, so you will generally find them very swampy areas. Anywhere where cedar grows, you'll probably be able to find them if you're in the right areas, I guess. Oh, what else? There's, I think, mountain ash tends to like fairly wet soils. But I mean, if you're in an area that's swampy, look around, you might find them. And holy jumpins, there's an air show going on this weekend, and it's kind of hard to shoot videos right now because every couple of minutes military jets go flying overhead, and wow. See if I can get a shot of this. So yeah, I got to admit it. I mean, it's pretty darn cool, but holy jumping, makes it hard to shoot a video. So I am surrounded. This whole, and apparently the sand crane over there doesn't like me being here either. But anyway, this whole area, this is all high bush cranberry, and they do tend to kind of clump together. A lot of the time when I see them, it's more than just a single. So yeah, they tend to kind of clump together. Being that they bear so much fruit, you find more than just one tree most of the time. I'm going to end this video now before they come back. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video, guys.